Time for Pop News with Lara.
Thank you, George. Good morning, everybody. We're going to begin with some more Oscar news for you. The Academy announcing that Timothée Chalamet, Will Ferrell, Gal Gadot, Zazie Beetz, Mindy Kaling, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Lin-Manuel Miranda, hold on, I gotta take a breath, Anthony Ramos, Mark Ruffalo, Kelly Marie Tran, and Kristen Wiig will all be presented statuettes during the evening's big ceremony. Though no one in the crew there nominated for their performance, many on that list star in this year's crop of nominees. The Academy saying in a statement, quote, "We're excited to welcome these talented artists to help celebrate this year's movies, each bringing their own unique energy and appeal to our global audience," and we sure agree. They will join the reigning Best Actor and Actress, who always hand out the big awards of the night. Do not forget, the 92nd Annual Academy Awards airs right here, Sunday night, February 9th, on
ABC.
It's become a thing. It's trending.
It's trending.
Speaking of which, Robin, now the legacy of Mr. Kobe Bryant. Earlier we told you about the hashtag #GirlDad and how it was trending overnight, inspiring fathers everywhere to share their stories about their relationships with their daughters. Well, now, here's how it all started. ESPN anchor Elle Duncan told the story of how she met Kobe a couple of years ago. During their conversation, they talked about the possibility of him adding another girl to his family. Take a look.
I asked if he wanted more children. And he said that his wife, Vanessa, really wanted to try again for a boy, but was sort of jokingly concerned that it would be another girl. And I was like, 4 girls, are you joking? Like, what would you think? How would you feel? And without hesitation, he said, I would have 5 more girls if I could. I'm a girl dad.
Oh, wow.
Of course, Kobe did go on to have another girl named Capri. And since Elle shared that story, the hashtag #GirlDad has gone viral, with dads everywhere sharing how their daughters have changed their lives, including George. We know you love being a girl dad so much.
Yeah.
A-Rod also tweeting in response, "I'm so proud and lucky to be a girl dad." Check out Baltimore Ravens running back Mark Ingram. He shared this photo along with that hashtag. As of this morning, everyone, there are over 100,000 posts and counting. If you want to warm your heart, I highly recommend you check out hashtag #GirlDad. It's really, really special.
Beautiful.
Very, very nice tribute. And finally, a fun one for you. This is a first from my old home, Antiques Roadshow, where an appraisal knocks a guest right off his feet. It happened when the show taped in Fargo, North Dakota. The guy on the right, you just saw him there, he is a U.S. Air Force veteran. He brought in a Rolex watch. He bought it in 1974 for $345.97 because he heard it was a good brand for scuba diving. He bought it at on the base. You know, they have that store where they can go. Yeah, the PX. I knew that was the name. After he got it, though, he decided it was too nice to take into the salt water. It was, after all, nearly an entire month's paycheck, even with the discount. So he kept it in a safety deposit box for nearly 40 years. He heard Roadshow was coming to town. He brought it in to see what it might be worth. Take a look.
A watch like this at auction is worth about $400,000.
Don't worry. I love the appraiser checking. He's fine, but guess what? It gets better. He really needed to sit down when he found out the watch was actually worth more like $500,000 to $700,000 because it had never been worn. It was in the original box, had all the paperwork.
Wow.
That particular style is the most collectible of all Rolexes. It's called the Paul Newman because the actor wore it in the 60s. It's just very highly sought after. There were not a lot made. The Roadshow expert said he believes it's the finest example of its kind of the Paul Newman. The executive producer, my friend Marcia Bemko, says it was a, quote, Roadshow trifecta, a rare item, personal backstory that shines a light on our country's history, and a fantastic guest reaction.
I know, that was a trifecta.
So great. Congratulations, Roadshow. Hi, Marcia. And that's Pop News.
You're on the water.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.